Yo, what's up, guys? What's going on? Good evening. Figured we'd pop in for a little 8 p.m. live stream. Market's looking chaotic. People are panicking for some reason. I'm just kidding. People are not really panicking. I'm not really seeing a lot of panic out there because most of you guys knew that this was coming because I've been calling for a double bottom for a week now, something like that. So, anyway. Everybody's keeping the cool. Everybody freeze. Nobody moves. Everything's good. Okay, what do we have here, guys? 0 super chats to start the stream again. Oof. Guys, holy smokes. Jake the Snake flooding the chat. My guy, I appreciate you, brother. Dude. Yo, yo, yo. What's going down? WF Capital in the house. Jake the Snake says, let's all sing the Doom song together. The pain. It's a me, Mario. Good evening, Senor Rob. DCA to the promised land. Let's go. Oh, house. What's up, man? Bull run incoming. Let's go. By the dip of the dippity dip, dip, dip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. Do you sell large quantities of... Oh, shut up. Scam. Scam. Bull run happening, oh house. Been happening all year. If you know, you know. There you go. All right. I guess I'll sell some more silver to buy fart coin. There you go. Quinn, my guy. What's happening, buddy? Lawrence. Greg, what's going on, man? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Cyber Monday sale for crypto. Let's get it, baby. Hell yeah. What's going down? I hit Gary Daly. The scammer in the chat. I got him. I got him. Ben, what's happening, buddy? What's up, Rob? Looks like the market action we wanted got warmed up one round tonight. Yes, we see the December pump or dump. Viva la Crypto Future Patreon. Let's go. All right, guys, make sure you hit the like and subscribe on the way in. We got 146 people watching. We got 31 likes. Let's get that up there, guys, to 100 likes. We can do it. John, blessings, my friend. Good to see you, brother. Carlos, hey, Rob, hope you're well. Quick question. I hold 4 million Jasmy and plan to hold for a few years. Do you still think it's worth holding long term? I'm not selling mine, especially not after my meeting with Hara. Roberto, please give tell these good people if you still think blank project. I see what you did there. Oh, house. Good night, my friend. We will be thinking of you, brother. Have yourself a fantastic shift in the morning. Get some rest, my friend, and I hope that you make a lot of dry powder, my friend. What's up, man? Dave's in the house. What it is, brother man? What it is, what it is. What's the problem? I'm getting worried, brother. Hope all works out. Can't help it, brother. Well, I mean, listen, that's normal. It's normal to feel some kind of way, brother, right? It's normal. What you have to be careful of is how you behave, right? And if you're worried and you're expressing that, that's normal, brother. You're just like everybody else, man. There's nothing wrong with that at all. What I would say is just hang in there, man. You're gonna get through it. It's gonna be good. We're all in it together, man. I'm in the boat with you, brother. I'm in the boat with you, man. There she is, the one and only Gamma Goddess. She says, according to Coinbase, despite the price, Bitcoin is at an 81% buy, and volume is up 26.29% at 47.5 billion in volume. Let's go, baby. Absolutely. Ari, you called it. There you go. Good to see you, Ari. Thank you so much. Dropping that super chat. Jazz Mania. Hey, Rob, joining your Patreon after work this afternoon. Can you extend the 50% off to January? Unfortunately, it ends around Christmas time, my friend. It ends around Christmas time. But as far as I know, you will be locked in at the 50% price, 50% off price if you do join now. So it's an annual sale. We only do it, guys. We only do it once a year. We're not like other YouTubers or Patreons and stuff like that, where every month is the same deal, but they say that it's going to end at the end of every month, but then it just carries over to the next month. As you guys know, we only do our sale once a year at Christmas time. That's it. So take advantage, lock in your price. Do not miss the opportunity. Stefan, what's up, buddy? Change is the essential force that drives businesses to innovate, adapt, and grow, enabling them to remain competitive and relevant in an ever-evolving market. Amen to that, brother. Terry, what's happening, man? I'm going to sell some silver for some Solana. Hey, not a bad thing to do. Not financial advice. Tola with the super sticker. I appreciate you, my friend. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for supporting the channel. Super chat's been few and far between as of late. Stefan, good to see you, my friend. It's good to be back. Thank you so much. Carlos says, thank you, Rob, for everything you do, sir, and you keep us calm during these times. Yes, just so you guys know, we put in a short in our trading group yesterday. We put in a short on Bitcoin, and man, did our trading group reap those benefits this evening. Wow. Everybody was scooping up profits tonight, guys. That's why you want to join the trading tier over on the Patreon. It pays for itself. Plus, I've dropped 12 trades in the last 3 days over there. Grammar is hard, Roberto, especially with my guy. Wise mind, what's happening? I'm accumulating. There you go. I'm still mega bullish. Long term is the best way to think. Loving the low prices. Yes, exactly. Should be a long-term mindset, right? Not a get-rich-quick scheme. I agree with you 100% on that. We are caught up in the chat already. So as you can see, guys, we got a CME gap up here to fill. We got another CME gap up here we got to fill. And we've got our potential double bottom down at this red line, which will propel us to the upside. So there you go. That's what I kind of think is playing out. Don't forget, it's the same as last time's, only more innovative. Yes, innovate. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. All right, so let's see what's going on around the market, shall we, guys? We got some stuff over on X to talk about. Ray, let's get it. Smash the like button. Absolutely, man. Jake the Snake dropping that cheddar. He says, like, sub, and hold on to your butts. Absolutely. Hold on to your tuchus. We are going places, guys. What do we got here tomorrow? After 3 years, the Fed will end quantitative tightening tomorrow. Will we see a bounce back when we see the announcement of the completion of quantitative tightening? Possibly. We're going to have to stay tuned for every little bit of it, guys. And check this out. What do we got here in the stands? Yes, that's right. Zebek across the boards, guys, at the Utah St. Louis NHL game the other day. Check it out. Boom, boom, boom. I can't play it because of NHL rights. I will get in trouble, but I can show you a freeze frame. So check it out, guys. Zebek marketing at the NHL level. You'll love to see it. Partnership looks beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's go Zebek, baby. Carlos, say Rob, is Jasmy doing any lockups on their circulating supply and any news on the Binance monitoring zone? Carlos, the what I would say, I know it sucks, but the documentary coming out is a 3 to 4 part documentary series we're releasing, and I already dropped a couple of gems yesterday. What I can tell you is that those topics are indeed covered by Hara in the documentary. So you're going to have to wait like everybody else. Sorry, brother. Sorry, brother. All right, so what do we got here? Big week coming for the markets, guys. On Monday, I talked about this morning, Powell's speech, quantitative tightening ends, PMI data, and ISM manufacturing data. Wednesday, additional PMI and ISM data. Thursday, initial jobless claims and U.S. trade deficit. Friday, the PCE inflation data comes out. Probably going to be a lot of volatility this week. Be ready to go, my friends. Absolutely super fantastic. And Bitcoin has officially put in its worst November in history, just by a little tiny bit. Oh no, it didn't. It had a worse one. It's its second worst. Sorry, put in its second worst in history. So yeah, there's that. There is that. All right, let's move on to some articles, shall we? What's going on in the wide world of crypto? Futures liquidated, $247 million wiped out in 1 hour. What traders must know? Imagine watching $247 million vanish just like that from the crypto markets in just 60 minutes. That's exactly what happened as massive futures liquidated across major exchanges, sending shockwaves through the trading community. This staggering event represents one of the most significant liquidation waves we've seen this year. The sudden market movement that caused these futures liquidation positions came without significant warning. When prices move rapidly against leveraged positions, exchanges automatically close these positions to prevent further loss. This creates a cascade effect where more futures liquidated positions trigger additional price movements. So it's like knocking over dominoes. Here's what happened during that crucial hour. Bitcoin and Ethereum led the downward movement. Leveraged positions between 10x and 25x were hit the hardest. Multiple exchanges experienced simultaneous liquidations, and long positions accounted for 65% of the total value wiped out. Even if you don't trade futures, these massive futures liquidated events affect everyone in crypto. The ripple effects can impact spot prices and create buying opportunities. Moreover, understanding why futures liquidated positions occurs helps you make better trading decisions. Key factors that contributed to this event was over-leveraged positions in a volatile market, unexpected regulatory news, large whale movements triggering stop losses, and market sentiment shifting rapidly. Learning from this $247 million futures liquidations event is crucial for every trader. The first lesson is risk management. Always use proper positioning, sizing, and avoid excessive leverage. Remember that when markets turn, futures liquidated positions can wipe out accounts quickly. Guys, that is why in our trading group, we teach you all about setting your stop losses and stuff like that, right? So jump over and take our training course. It's free to Patreon members. Essential protection strategies is never risk more than 2 to 5% of your capital on one trade. Use stop losses religiously. Monitor leverage ratios carefully and diversify across different time frames and strategies, not financial advice. While the 1 hour futures liquidated figure is staggering, the 24-hour total of 367 million puts this event in perspective. This suggests that the market volatility extended beyond that crucial hour. Understanding these patterns helps traders anticipate potential market movements. The market has shown remarkable resilience despite these massive futures liquidated events. However, each liquidation wave serves as a stark reminder of crypto's inherent volatility and dangers of over leveraging. Be careful if you are trading. Again, if you do not know how to trade, join our trading group and take our trading courses. You can even practice with Monopoly money in demo mode. We teach you how to do that so you can get good at it without risking your own capital. What do we have? Are you going to put the documentary on YouTube? Carlos, I'm going to be releasing the documentary on the Patreon about a week before it gets put out on YouTube. So everyone who's on the Patreon gets early access to the documentary, and you will also get bonus footage that will not be released on YouTube as well. So, wait, I joined the Patreon just now during the deal, and I believe it said that the first month is regular price. I would like to lock in the price if possible. Yeah, you should be locked in at that price. The only way that you're not locked in is if you cancel your membership and then come back again, you would be up on the other tier, on the other price, right? Oh, Gamma Goddess shooting me a super chat. Simply thank you, Rob. You appreciate it. Gamma, thank you so much. It's like a warm hug. It's like a warm hug. I love it. Thank you so much. Fed Chair Powell's alleged resignation rumored without confirmation. Speculation swirls over the memo alleging Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell's resignation on Monday, though lacking official confirmation as he prepares for a speech on Tuesday. With no evidence supporting the claim, market reactions have been muted, reflecting skepticism and awaiting official updates before taking significant positions. I don't know, guys. I've heard rumors and speculation of Powell resigning as early as a couple of months ago, and it never, he obviously never did, right? But I guess one could say where there's smoke, there's fire as well, right? If this is the second time these rumors are starting to resurface, maybe there's a little bit more to them than that, right? Rumors about his potential resignation as the Federal Reserve Chairman have proliferated across social media without official substantiation. The circulating claims allege an emergency meeting is imminent. At present, there is no evidence from the Federal Reserve or government to authenticate these reports. This rumor follows previous unconfirmed allegations about Powell that were similar to those debunked by historical sources. Should this rumor be confirmed, leadership changes might occur within the Federal Reserve, potentially influencing U.S. monetary policy. No imminent on-chain activity or noticeable cryptocurrency price impacts have been linked to these hearsay claims. The Federal Reserve's current interest rates and policies remain intact. Market participants, including investors and regulatory observers, have reacted cautiously. Prediction markets, such as poly markets, show low confidence level in Powell's exit. So the odds not good on poly market either. I would agree. Does that mean that the price going forward is the price we join now for the Patreon? I thought it's only half price for the end of year. It's only that price. It's only 50% off for new members, right? New people who sign up. It's an annual deal that we do every single December. So through the Christmas holidays. It's the only deal we do, period, right? Like I said before, I see a lot of other content creators who say that, like the deal ends at the end of this month. And then I watch them a week later and they're saying the same thing. It's the same deal, the same month, and they just carry it on 365 days, right? That's not us. It's only for once a year. That's it. So I don't think that there's anything to it personally. I don't think that Powell is going to be resigning personally. He's only got a couple of months left. So, BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF faces November outflows, but firm signals long-term confidence. BlackRock's flagship spot Bitcoin exchange traded fund ended November under significant pressure after a wave of withdrawals disrupted what had previously been one of the strongest ETF launches on record. The US-listed IBIT product saw an estimated $2.34 billion in net outflows throughout the month, creating concerns among investors who had grown accustomed to consistent inflows momentum since earlier in the year, which is kind of funny because Larry Fink came out and said they had no immediate plans to create a spot XRP ETF, and we're seeing a lot of capital flow out of the spot Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs and into the spot Solana and XRP ETFs. So money's flowing out of BlackRock's spot Bitcoin ETFs and flowing into other firms' spot Solana and XRP ETFs. So they're actually losing money by not having an XRP spot ETF. This may light a fire under Larry Fink's little tuchus to actually file for a spot XRP ETF. That would be very, very interesting, right? The most notable withdrawals occurred mid-month, with approximately $523 million exiting the fund on November 18th, and another $463 million leaving on November 14th. The sudden shift in sentiment marked one of the strongest pullbacks the ETF has faced since launching, and came during a period of volatility for Bitcoin itself. Despite the turbulence, BlackRock's executives remain confident about the ETF place in the broader digital asset investment landscape. Speaking at the BlackRock Conference 2025, business developer director emphasized that investor behavior aligns with what the company expects from a highly traded retail-heavy product. ETFs are very liquid and powerful instruments, he said. They exist to let people allocate capital and manage cash flow. What we've been seeing is perfectly normal. Any asset that starts to experience compression usually has this effect, especially in an instrument that is heavily controlled by retail investors. One thing I planned on talking about later, and I will probably make a video on, guys, is that gold, when it got its first spot ETF, gold actually went on an 8-year bull run. Could we see something similar in Bitcoin? Maybe that's why we're seeing some of these very, very wise hedge fund operators and stuff, Cathie Wood, Tom Lee, Michael Saylor. Maybe they're projecting a 5 to 8 year bull run on Bitcoin, and that's why they're saying $1 million, $2 million Bitcoin by 2030, because they're projecting the similar thing to what happened with gold. Maybe, right? And you can't dismiss it as a possibility either, right? A warm fist bump. Thanks, bro. See you tomorrow. Boom. Warm fist bump. Absolutely. Late, but hit the like. There you go. Still got to do 50 push-ups, though. Still got to do 50 push-ups. So basically, guys, we're seeing a lot of that capital flow out of the spot Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs and into the Solana and XRP ETFs. Could this be what we've been waiting for in terms of BlackRock filing for a spot XRP ETF? Entirely possible. Federal Reserve's likely rate cut influences the crypto markets. Federal Reserve anticipates a 25 basis point rate cut in December, reaches 87.4% probability, impacting market expectations significantly. If you guys recall, at the beginning of November, I said when the odds dropped down to like 20%, I told you guys that the odds would creep their way all the way back up close to 90% before the end of November. And here we are, the last day of November, and the odds are back at 87.4%. So I was pretty close. I was 2.5 percentage points away from it. That's pretty good. Federal Reserve anticipated rate cut stems from an aim to stimulate economic activities. The CME FedWatch data reveals an 87.4% chance of this rate adjustment. In contrast, the likelihood of rates remaining unchanged by January is noted at 9.2%. Those are some low odds of a pause. The impact of these expectations affects financial liquidity, making investments in risk assets like cryptocurrencies potentially more attractive. Lower rates historically correlate with increased demand for digital currencies, including Bitcoin and Ethereum. Did you know historically Fed rate cuts have supported increased activity in Bitcoin markets, often buoying investors' confidence and driving price rallies across major digital currencies? I'd buy that for $1. Let's frickin' go, baby. Let's frickin' go. We are burning through the news today, baby. Bitcoin price pattern approaches 2022 correlation levels. This was the topic of conversation. Let's get into it. Actually, but first, guys, what do we have? 207 people watching. We have 67 likes, guys. Let's get those likes to a new all-time high. Let's get them up to 100. Bitcoin's recent price movements closely align with the 2022 pattern, suggesting a near perfect correlation. Though official confirmations from primary sources were currently unverified. This correlation's potential impact includes heightened speculation and strategic investment shifts, emphasizing the necessity for analytic caution, get the hiccups, in volatile cryptocurrency environments. This trend holds significance as it influences investor strategies and decision-making in cryptocurrency markets, emphasizing the need for careful analysis and historical data and potential projections. Bitcoin's price behaviors in 2025 are displaying a near-perfect correlation with patterns observed in 2022. These developments highlight potential continuing patterns in cryptocurrency markets. Analysts and traders are increasingly observing Bitcoin's current market activities to inform decision-making based on these observations. Influential figures in the Bitcoin community, like Michael Saylor and Jack Dorsey, have not made official statements, and nobody wants to hear from those chum bums. Such high levels of price correlation influence investor sentiment and market stability. As trends become apparent, investors might adjust portfolios to mitigate risk or capitalize on potential gains. Market analysts are evaluating the effects of these patterns on broader economic indicators and other asset classes. By the way, I watched the first 4 episodes of Stranger Things, and it was epic. Continuing on, potential financial implications include shifts in investment strategies and altered economic relationships between cryptocurrencies and traditional markets. Traders may interpret these signals as a call to revised hedging strategies to respond to possible market shifts. Hindsight in the financial markets often provides elusive opportunities. Those similar with history may find intricate patterns aligning with familiar weeks past, says Michael Saylor. A pig painted a fence with the brown cow. Just checking to see if you were still listening. Historically, Bitcoin has experienced similar periods where market patterns correlated with its past behavior. These cycles offer valuable lessons for predicting future price movements. Blockchain data analysis firms often compare these patterns to forecast possible outcomes and advise stakeholders accordingly. Very, very dry stuff. You're probably sleeping. 29 likes to go for a new all-time high. Let's get it. Absolutely. Let's go, baby. Okay, what else? Let's get back over to the Bitcoin chart. 86.7, guys. I am going to be scooping up some Bitcoin tonight. Charmander, where have you been, my friend? I thought you evolved into Charmeleon or something and took off to greener pastures. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, my friend. We got the Pokemon in the Heezy, baby. So yeah, I'm going to buy some Bitcoin tonight. I think we have a team meeting tonight over on Pico. So I'm going to go check that out, guys. I got to get with Ramona on that. I could be wrong, but I need confirmation. So anyway, guys, make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Like I said, 50% off over on the Patreon right now. We made a massive return on shorting Bitcoin, guys. Get over there. Join the club, book your coaching calls as well, join our group coaching calls, join our live streams, watch all of our exclusive content, take in our trading courses for free as well. Check out our free newsletter, all that and more, guys. The link is in the chat. It's in the pinned comments. It's in the description. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.